She was young, ambitious, and the victim of one of America's most infamous murders. But new evidence may finally change everything. In 1947, Elizabeth Short, known as the Black Dahlia, was brutally murdered in Los Angeles. Her case shocked the nation and has remained unsolved for over 75 years. But now, newly uncovered evidence and modern forensic techniques are breathing life into the cold case. Could the truth finally emerge and reveal the twisted mind behind this heinous crime? Los Angeles, 1947, a city glittering with Hollywood dreams and hiding a darkness few could imagine. On the morning of January 15th, the lifeless body of Elizabeth Short was discovered in a desolate lot in South Los Angeles. Severed at the waist, mutilated, and posed as if for some grim display. Newspapers would soon call her the Black Dahlia, a name as mysterious as the crime itself. Decades have passed, millions have speculated, and hundreds of suspects have been investigated. Yet the case remained unsolved, until now. New evidence has emerged, shaking the foundations of what we thought we knew. Tonight, we revisit the Black Dahlia murder, peeling back the layers of history, forensic analysis, and human obsession to uncover the chilling truth. Elizabeth Short was just 22 years old, ambitious, bright, and chasing her Hollywood dreams. She arrived in Los Angeles with hopes of making it in film, but like many young women of the time, she found herself struggling to navigate the glitz and shadows of the city. Her friends reported she had become increasingly isolated in the weeks leading to her death. There were rumors of troubled relationships, late-night walks, and attempts to break into the entertainment industry. But nothing seemed to hint at the horror to come. On January 9th, Elizabeth was last seen leaving a downtown Hollywood bar. Witnesses described her wearing a dark dress and her iconic short hairstyle, giving her the look that would later inspire the Black Dahlia nickname. After that night, she vanished into the foggy streets of Los Angeles. The discovery of Elizabeth's body was made by a local resident walking his dog in a vacant lot on South Norton Avenue. The scene was horrific. Elizabeth had been bisected at the waist, washed, drained of blood, and posed in a manner that shocked even the most seasoned police officers. Detective Mark Hansen, one of the original investigators, described it as the most grotesque and calculated murder he had ever seen. Forensic experts at the time struggled to determine the exact timeline of her death, but they concluded she had been killed several hours before her body was discovered. Police scoured the city for clues. They interviewed hundreds of witnesses, collected fingerprints, and even followed leads as far as the Hollywood Hills. Despite the frantic investigation, every lead seemed to dissolve into dead ends, a case shrouded in shadows and speculation. Fast forward to the present day, recent breakthroughs in forensic technology have allowed investigators to re-examine Elizabeth Short's case. Fiber analysis, DNA profiling, and computer-assisted crime reconstruction have revealed new insights. One piece of evidence, long overlooked, is a strand of hair found near the scene. Previously dismissed as irrelevant, modern DNA techniques have made it possible to extract a partial genetic profile. Additionally, new handwriting analysis on notes sent to local newspapers by someone claiming to be the killer suggests a calculated and meticulous offender. Every detail matters. Blood spatter patterns, the precise dissection of her body, and even the choice of location for the dump site all point to someone with extensive knowledge of anatomy, crime scene manipulation, and an obsessive desire to control the narrative. This was not a crime of passion, it was a masterclass in terror. Creating a timeline is crucial to understanding the murder. January 9th, Elizabeth was last seen alive. January 10th to 14th, sporadic sightings, none confirmed. January 15th, body discovered. Every hour between those dates has been scrutinized. Over the years, hundreds of suspects were investigated, men of all ages, occupations, and motives. One suspect, George Hodel, a wealthy doctor with a sordid reputation, became a central figure. Investigators noted his knowledge of anatomy and dark tendencies. Yet another lead pointed to Leslie Dillon, an aspiring writer with bizarre letters to the police. And then there were the countless red herrings, anonymous letters, false confessions, and misidentified footprints. Each path promised answers, but ended in frustration. Here's where the story takes an unexpected turn. Newly uncovered evidence has linked George Hodel not only to the Black Dahlia case, but to a series of other violent acts in Los Angeles during the 1940s. Audio recordings discovered in his home decades later reveal conversations that eerily align with details of the murder details that were never made public. Experts now believe Hodel may have had a network of enablers or observers, giving him the audacity to commit the murder with confidence that the city's police would never catch him. What was once thought to be a solitary act of violence may have been orchestrated, calculated, and fueled by psychological pathology. Why would someone commit such a horrific act? Psychologists point to a combination of narcissism, antisocial tendencies, and a need for dominance. Hodel's known behavior, including manipulation of those around him and his obsession with control, aligns with what experts call organized psychopathology. He was meticulous, calculated, and charming, the perfect mask for someone capable of extreme violence. Understanding his psyche helps us grasp the depth of the depravity, and that though decades have passed, the case is far from closed. Modern investigators continue to examine Hodel's property, reanalyze letters, and compare DNA evidence with historical samples. New technology brings hope that, for the first time, justice may be possible even if the suspect is no longer alive. The Black Dahlia case serves as a reminder: crimes leave a trace, time may erode memory, but evidence never truly disappears. The Black Dahlia murder remains one of the most haunting mysteries in American history. Yet, with every new piece of evidence, we edge closer to understanding the darkness that ended Elizabeth Short's life. Will we ever find the full truth, or will the shadows of Los Angeles forever conceal the final pieces of this puzzle? Thank you for watching. If you want to dive deeper into the world of unsolved mysteries, cold cases, and criminal psychology, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Share this video with someone who loves true crime and comment below with your theories about the Black Dahlia. Your insight could shine a new light on this decades-old mystery. Like, share, and subscribe to Crime Scene Chronicles for more chilling investigations.